Alright, what's up guys? We are back with some more Starfield, and today I think we are going to be going on an adventure, of course, but I think that adventure will be quite adventurous, seeing how we will be doing stuff with the Crimson Fleet, because we have that one mission. So that is going to be interesting. Quite. See what happens in that. Anyways, let's get to this, yeah? So I did some stuff off camera. I found the house that you get for becoming a Class 1 citizen. And this is what I've done with it so far. I put a bed in it for me and her. And this is my workbench. Research station, spacesuit, armor. Oh shit. Okay. That sucks. Anyways. There's that. There's my laundry room, another bathroom, big ass shower. Decent kitchen. Looks nice. I do not like the electric stove top. I prefer gas. Same with the range or the stove oven. I'm assuming it's electric. I got this view all the way out. All the way out. It does look very nice. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this mission first before we do this, actually. That's right. Mantis. Set course. Explore the route. Clear the route. Set route. Set route. What the fuck? How is that unexplored? Not explored every system along this route. Try to jump to the closer system. Clear route. Set course. Carry on. Whatever. Carry on. Go to compass. No. Back. Jump.
Whew. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Thank you. Who's this?
Listen up. You have until we could use a vacation. If you're feeling generous, you could help us out. Or, we can just dust your ship.
Uh-oh.
If that's how you want to play it.
Yeah. Whoa. Here we go. Lock on. Oh, I almost hit him with free fire. Oh shit, my shields. That's right, bitch.
You're no match for us.
You're no match for me, bitch. Look at this. Dead. In the water, and I level up from it. So. What the fuck, laser? Why does this not seem like it's getting any closer? 60 shit. This. Go here. Of course. Back up. Rima. Set course. Out of fuel range. What? Clear. Oh, jump here. Jump.
This is Freestar Collective Space. Hold while we scan your ship. Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
No blah. Clear. No. Jump.
Greetings, pilot. This is Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
What the fuck's going on here? Pause for a second. Fuck this mantis shit. We're over here. Lord, for sure. What the hell's going on here?
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
I
Stay
don't
alert.
know.
Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human.
Yeah.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race, above all else. Though, it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what it can do.
So, here we are.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? We know there's a settlement on the planet below, meaning people were here before us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. Thank you. And Godspeed.
Alright. If they've got a civilization there, they're not just gonna fucking. I better not start a war on your fucking behalf.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
Oh god.
We've got strict rules around here.
What the fuck? Oh.
Wow. Hi. Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task. I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community. Hey there.
There's so much more to learn about now. Never seen a ship like yours before. Hi.
Just because our equipment's old, doesn't mean it won't work to take
The interior of this ship comforting.
Another perfect landing. 10 out of 10.
Hello.
Hope you're staying safe out there.
Damn. Hello. I need to speak to you.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Something I can help you with? Ah, yes. Let's get right to it then. As you can imagine, we've got a predicament on our hands. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences.
Uh-oh.
So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. I see. Well, if you're speaking on their behalf, I'll refer you right along to the chairman of the Paradiso Group's board, Oliver Campbell. All formal decisions will go through him, not me. I'll let him know you're on your way.
But the door is broken! This is tank.
Can't succeed at that before we are discovered.
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Let me out!
I can see why this location was chosen for a resort. Very nice.
We try to stay out of the guests' way, but we're always here if needed.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the fun.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? People were a little freaked out around here, understandably. It looks so different and it's so massive. We honestly thought we were under attack by an unknown entity. But then, nothing happened. It just stayed there. No one could communicate with it. And we've been very careful not to alert the resort guests. The board believed it would be bad for business. What I could tell you would get me in a lot of trouble. Most of them are typical sea-level execs. I doubt you even need to use your imagination for that. The ones that show up to work day to day, at least. I swear, I've never even met some of them, because they chill at their own private, secluded beach homes all the time. Anyway, be smart around Oliver. He's got a way of getting what he wants without you realizing it. And that's all I'll say. Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
It may be paradise.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural
Loads more
beauty
interesting
of
things
this
to do
planet,
outside.
not our
I need to mill about in here. I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm gonna cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. Oh, I didn't say that specifically. This would be a mutual contract for room and board in exchange for services rendered. Of course, there's no telling how long this arrangement will last, given the substantial costs we'd need to take on in order to accommodate them here, including their continued room and board. But this may save the resort on operating costs in the long term, as we'd be able to let go of some of our current paid staff. It's not our responsibility to bear the brunt of that cost. We're being more than generous by offering the use of our engineering team to help install it. A custom grav drive can't come cheap, and I assume they have neither the monetary means nor the connections to get a hold of that kind of technology. That leaves the only other party in this negotiation. You. We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they might come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No, much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance. And that's within your right. But as the CEO of Paradiso Group, I'm the one who has to make and approve decisions around here, not you. So, as much as I appreciate your feedback, it's not in the best interest of the Paradiso Group to take it into account. I'm not suggesting anything, other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? I have no idea, because I'm not suggesting anything of the sort. But it's a wonder that old ship made it all the way here in such a relatively short time. Must have really been pushing themselves. An engineer friend of mine told me once that the reactors on those old ships have a tendency to self-destruct if they overload. Of course, their engineers must have taken great care not to push it too far. Someone would likely have to override the safety systems in the reactor computer. But who would do such a thing?
I hope you are not asking what I think you are asking.
That smug ass look on his face. He knows exactly what he fucking is asking us to do. God damn it.
They'd be hard-pressed to defend their claim in any courts. Our charter goes back years. It was registered with both the UC and Freestar Collective, per the Centaurus Proclamation. We may be outside the settled systems, but that charter's official as can be. I'm sorry, but you're going to need to be the one to break the news to them that they need to make a compromise or leave. Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
This is not the best life they could lead, surely. But I suppose it is better than dying on a failing ship or running out of resources.
Right. On behalf of the
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to the table. Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as
It's gonna take some work to make room for our new colonies
shady,
guests.
trash-filled dump like Neon. That's
Well,
not
no.
who we
Enjoy
are.
Paradiso.
We've got something special.
Excuse me, you can't... Oh, you're the... Sure.
I just feel that
If
we
it's
should
not
be
important,
focusing on
I
the
am.
natural beauty
And,
of this
but given the circumstances, you like that? We're being... Well, that's... Shame we can't just... Now, tell me...
We could...
They could stay here.
maybe not. We could even lend our...
Sounds costly. Someone else.
Oh, I swear this would... And which proposed... Ah, good on you. He's the best in the business. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return. Though you may have to help the Constant engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
Gotta make sure my friend is happy. Gotta.
Your safety is our #1 priority.
Oh yeah, that's right, we level up.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
We're asking anything I can help you with? Okay, sure.
I don't want to hear any complaints. Yes? What?
A fair amount of business runs through Hope Tech. Did you hear something?
Whoa! What the fuck? Why is everybody beating me up?
You can't hope to win.
Yo, you're fucking...
We are triumphant.
Ron Hope knows his stuff.
Ron Hope is dead.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
There's no way he's still
Can I
alive.
help you?
Oh no, that wouldn't work. The O-tune? Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time. Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
Holy shit. 40,000? Let's try and get
It's
that
a
down a little
pretty
bit.
big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
God damn.
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time. Sorry, but I can't. There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear. You know, I have to make a living too. And Hope Tech can't just give away parts for free. Sorry, but I've got to charge you the same price as everyone else. You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go. We'll send the part out. Pleasure working with you.
Yeah. How much fucking credits do I have now? Where do I tell? God damn. God damn it, man. That's...
Oh! Need a moment to walk that off?
No.
One hope
I'm good.
negotiator. Might be easier to get a discount.
I mean...
We'd be dust, except for the factory.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Thanks for stopping. I have a really important question for you. Do you know the way to Uranus? I sure hope so. It's right behind you. Smell you later.
This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Your grav jumps are as majestic as a ballet. Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
It is good to be back in our own ship.
How can I be of service, Captain?
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that. If the other colonists knew how many times the Constant almost came apart at the seams, whew, well, thankfully I never let it. I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but it was only theoretical back then. Amazing! I'll have to learn more. Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi, but you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. Anything for my new friend. What grab drive?
This guy thinks he's funny shit,
this
huh?
will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work? Great, great, great! There are 3 preparations I need. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Sure is nice to know there are... people out there.
Wow. I've heard about you. But here you are.
People always appreciate the good engineer. Something wrong? There's still something left to do. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Magnetic flange enclosures from the main. Bro.
I can't tell you. Something wrong? There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Magnetic flange pipe enclosures.
Something wrong? There's still something left. Decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly.
Magnetic flange.
So long!
Wait.
Decouple. There you go.
Management.
Looks like everything is
What
good to
the
go.
fuck
Both
there,
your
lot
end
there.
and again. Well, fix it and add it to the daily report.
I'll get right on
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again,
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it.
Quite a heritage. To have brought this ship so far over such a long time.
It would appear we have the means to go
Worthy
nearly
of the pride
anywhere
these
now.
portraits show.
The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Without you, we'd most likely be stuck. But you went above and beyond. I'll make sure people tell tales of your generosity for as long as our society lives. I don't know if we can ever fully repay you. Thank you again.
Yo! Damn!
Careful waving that fan.
Inventory. Weapons. What you give me? No. Favorite this son of a bitch. Phone.
See gun around. No need to see what it can do.
Damn, that's nice.
Now that we know there are other people out there,
Let's see again. Miscellaneous.
the Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Shut the fuck up, bitch. I just helped you guys, and you're gonna have that attitude.
Immediately, or are there other matters that require your attention?
How do I get up?
What did you need? So, yes. Goodbye.
Oh, didn't even realize. I guess we did finish that. So, like, subscribe. We'll be back with another adventure. Going to the secret outpost. See what's in store.